What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 6 of the USL show. That didn't click. The USL show presents Kit Season, hosted by Regan and Fox and Gio because he wasn't here yesterday and I edited it and I forgot to edit it back. Hi. All right.
But
so we got it.
I'm here.
Yeah, he's here. Sorry, Gio.
It's okay. I made it for you guys.
You'll notice that we are missing our fourth companion. He is out partying Hardin right now for his bachelor party. So I'll give a big shout out to Brett. We love you. We miss you. Hope you have a great weekend. He's getting married this week on Monday. So it's going to be a good time for him. So he'll actually be out for the next 3 episodes. So this one and then 2 more. But he'll be here for a special episode that we'll talk about later. All right. So y'all ready to hop on into Minneapolis?
Yep. Let's do it.
All right. So who was this? Regan, this is yours, right?
No, I think this is Brett's.
This is Brett's. Well, there we go. That's why I can remember. Well, Brett wanted to talk about the Minneapolis City home. I call this the Big Crow. This is a nice kit coming out of Stimulus. I feel like Minneapolis does a great job with basically everything they've thrown at us. This is almost one of their more boring jerseys, if you really want to say that. But I mean, overall, I think this is a sharp-looking kit. What do you think, Regan?
I think it looks a lot better than that kitty cat jersey. I do. I like the white and black and the pink.
I definitely like how the pink pops off the white and black. How you feeling, Gio?
I like that they changed it up and Crow is part of their logo, so they used it in a unique way. Instead of making a plain black kit or a plain white kit, they put it together and put a design on it that represents them, and I like it. The pink is, it's just there. It does pop. It does pop for them. It would be nice if there was no logo at all, but I mean no
sponsor
at all. But but it pops. It fits. I think it's a good kit. I like it. It's unique. It's a good look.
I feel like if I have to give a negative, it would almost be like this is a really cool graphic T-shirt. In a sense.
My only negative is the kit suppliers on the shoulder.
That's all of them, though. Stimulus. That's what Stimulus has done.
They do, I think.
Yeah, that's their thing. That's their thing. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get to the scores. Gio throwing out a nice 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I think it's a solid kit. It's above average. I'm just glad they didn't go all white, all black. I don't know if it's as good as the kitty cats, but
I definitely like the Crows and Cats. The Crows and Cats kit is a nice kit.
Has your daughter seen this one? Does she want it? I should go get her and show her. Probably not.
All right. Regan, a little bit better, 4.25.
It's definitely an improvement for me over the kitty cat.
I give this a solid 4.8. Like I said, the only negative I could think of, the only reason why it's not a 5 for me is the fact that this could almost be considered just a really cool graphic tee. If it wasn't for the Pins Home logo on the front, I would almost not know that this is a soccer jersey at all, which could be a good, bad, or good, bad, negative, positive, however you see it. But I just couldn't give it perfect. But it's close. Britt liked it as well. Nice 4.2 out of 5. Give me overall a strong 4.3 coming out of League 2. Not the
Kentucky
bad.
Guy likes it more than the Minnesota guy.
Right. It's a sharp kit. Being a Kentucky guy, I am excited for whenever Bluegrass Lexington decides to throw out the new Lexington Soccer Club. All right, on to the next one. Northern Colorado Hailstorm FC, the away kit. This was Gio, right?
It was mine. Yeah, solely because it was USL League 1.
All right, give us your review, Gio.
Blue. This blue, is one of my favorite colors. And I don't like this kit whatsoever. I could find this at a Ross, or Michael's on sale and stick it at what is Voodoo Ranger, a beer, alcohol,
It's a beer.
Craft beer.
right? You know, I,
It's a great beer.
I hear see all ooh and ah over that. You know, okay. You know, and I'm not a beer person. It's no Pepsi. Sponsor us, Pepsi. But but I just don't care for it. I don't care for the little hailstorm fireballs, gross condiments, whatever they, just the same way I don't care for their badge very much. But it's just a plain blue Puma kit, very plain jersey with a sponsor that I don't even care for. Puma doesn't even fit good on the model over here, so I can't imagine how it would look.
Got personal real quick.
So, I'm just saying.
He's leaned a little,
Yeah, but it's not doing him any favors, and so I don't think this kit does anybody any favors with the little snowball effect. So I don't care for it very much. I feel like it's a lazy trying to play it safe for the first season.
It's a safe.
Along
it's
with
a
their
very
white,
safe jersey.
Just went with their club colors, plain jersey with a sponsor. Boom, there we go. Go play.
Yeah.
So hopefully the team plays better than their kits.
True. All right, Regan.
I definitely think it's an improvement over the plain white kit.
I agree with that.
The Hailstorm plays better on this kit. The sponsor isn't as like an eyesore on this kit. So it's basically a basic Puma template, but it comes off so much better than the white t-shirt Puma.
Yeah. I mean,
and one of the best logos in USL League One.
What?
Throwing the shade. No, I agree with Regan. I feel like I like their logo. I like their patch.
It's New Mexico United's logo. What do you mean you like the logo?
I like New Mexico United's.
And it's the same as Richmond's, except theirs are all symmetrical. Richmond's are just going all over the place trying to do a crossbar challenge. This one,
it's making a K. They're the kickers.
That's not what it looks like.
Do you want to come? Do you want them to come after you after this video comes out?
Right. Listen, I don't care. They're
our comment section, blow it up.
All two of their fans, baby. Let's go. I know them too. So.
No, I feel like this is the better version of a meh kit. The white one is the bad version of a meh kit. So it's the Voodoo Rangers a lot better on this. It is definitely up higher. I feel like everything's kind of smushed up top.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay. I feel like they did try a little bit than just giving us a plain navy, because they did try to throw the Hailstorm on there. You get your hell pieces, but overall, like you said, you could probably find this at Ross, and you'd be like, "Oh, this is a Puma. Oh no, this might be a jersey." Okay, so
$9.99, baby.
Hey, I shop at Ross, man.
So do I.
Love it.
I wouldn't buy this for $9.99.
All right, let's see how everyone felt. I wonder if Gio's is going to be great. Not great.
USL League One allegiances. Why else? Right?
Got a little personal. Gio with a solid 2 out of 5, almost decent, almost halfway through. Get that face. Regan, strong 3 out of 5. That's probably the worst I've ever seen.
It's meh.
I also felt right there in the middle of y'all. It's a 2.3. I had to give it more. I think I gave the last one a 2. So I had to do it more than a 2 because I like it a lot better than the white tee. And Brett with the solid 1.
There you go, Brett. That's what I'm talking
about. So I can't speak for Brett. I'm guessing he's going with boring, though.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And as a collective group, almost halfway there. Strong 2.1 out of 5 coming from Northern Colorado. It's a safe kit for their first year. I'm not too mad at that. If I was a Hailstorm fan, pick it up. I will say Puma does not fit well for me, though, because I am a long guy. So
yeah, you are.
Goodness gracious, making me blush.
Sorry, Dom.
But no, it's hard for so I prefer to buy like 2XL jerseys typically, but this one, like I bought the Man City, the one that nobody likes, the third kit, and it just goes out wide. It doesn't fit. So like even if I raise my arms or anything, it's like showing halfway up my belly. So Puma fix that, please. On to the next one. Forward Madison away. This is considered, I call it the half and half. Vegan, this guy was yours.
It's definitely a beautiful kit. The pink and white are nice colors to oppose each other. Like the only gripe I've had against this kit is on the cuffs. They use like the dark blue. That's the same as their sponsor and the kit manufacturer. If they just made that the light blue, it would have taken it over the top for me.
Match the forward kit, the logo.
The badge.
Yeah.
Like if it's the light blue on the cuffs, it would have put it over the top for me. And I just like the split collar that matches the split torso.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like they did a great job at doing the collar. I will say this design doesn't give me my typical Forward Madison joy that Forward Madison does, but it might be because the last graphic designer has moved on, and we'll talk more about that a little bit later. But yeah, I agree. Maybe one thing that could have made it slightly better for me is if instead of pink and white, they did the pink and the baby blue. It then flipped it, so then the baby blue is not meshing with the badge. But I mean, overall, it's a sharp kit. I definitely like the collar. I agree with almost everything Regan said. If it was the baby blue for the sponsor and the logo and the cuffs, would have got a little bit better.
No, I'm just talking about the baby blue on the cuffs and keeping the dark blue sponsor and
keep the sponsor. Okay.
Yeah, just the cuffs light blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would have been a nice touch to have all the colors of the logo all together. You know, we're simps for cuffs, nice cuffs like we are for Greenvilles. But you know, this kit's it's okay. I'm kind of glad they didn't go over the top. You know,
like they have with their other kits.
Yeah, like they have. You know, you know they're playing decent this season, and the kit I think for the flock helped design this kit actually. So they do a good job, including their supporters, and helping design stuff. And I respect that, you know, and so I feel like they played it safe. It's a decent kit. It has their colors. I agree. Like I like that idea of the cuffs that Regan said. But you know, I'm just glad they didn't go over the top this season because they try really hard, you know, to come out with nice kits and very trendy. And I think this is they toned it down a little bit, and I don't think that I'm not saying that as a negative. I'm glad that they did, because I don't want to, you know,
I mean,
much as I make fun of them.
How toned down is a bright pink jersey?
Well, that's their that's their colors at least, you know. But it's not like
look at Inner Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, I mean they didn't go over the top, and they're not trying to beat something like the drip kit and all the notoriety that got. They use their colors, you know, in a nice way. And I like the choices of this collar, you know, splitting the colors, meshes well with the badge, simple, to the point, and you know, it seems like they have a better product on the field now, so we get less jokes about more kits than wins.
Being a fashion brand and not a football club.
The Venezia of USL League One.
Right.
You know.
All right, off to the scores. Gio, solid 3 out of 5. Any extra words?
No, I'm just. No. I think it's a decent. I think it is above average. I like this more than most of their kids actually.
Wow. Regan, almost perfect. 4.5.
Evan, if you could send me one, that'd be great.
I'll give it a 4 if Evan sends me one too.
Yeah, I'll knock mine up to a 4. I mean, it's only 0.2, but yeah, I gave it a strong 3.8. I like the kit. I don't know. I like the wildness that Forward Madison has given us lately in the past, but I do agree, you know, I did not know what Gio was telling me. I didn't know that they worked with the flock to help design this. I like that they listen to their supporters groups. That's always good, especially from lower league soccer. If you're not doing it for the fans, then what's the point? Brett, strong 4.3 out of 5. And overall, almost a 4 out of 5, 3.9. Yeah, like I said, you throw one our way, who knows?
Only needs a 0.5.
Yeah, just needs a 0.5. All right. Our first USLW kit coming in strong too. Minnesota Aurora FC home kit. This is also dubbed the Northern Lights kit, as you can see. This is my choice to talk about this week. I can't say anything negative about this. One, I'm a sucker for Navy. I just like Navy. I always wear Navy. My kids make fun of me for that at work. I like that they utilized the logo as most of the kit. You can see with the waves as they go through. I like the stars. I like that the logo doesn't overpower. The sponsor on the front doesn't overpower nothing. They got the Northern Star in the back, right behind the collar. Like just the details and everything they did on this is just a perfect kit for me. How you feel, Regan?
It's definitely the best out of the 3 kits they did release. The other 2 being basic templates. But this is definitely setting a high bar to the Greenville Liberty to hopefully produce a good kit. But this is beautiful. No reservations against it.
Yep.
I think this kit is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I think they came out strong. I love the stars. My daughter is going to want this, and I'm not going to show it to her for that reason, because we are Greenville Liberty fans. But regardless, you'll see from my score soon. But I think it's beautiful. I think they did a great job incorporating just the design with the badge and the colors and the stars on it. It looks great. I hope to see it in person one day, and I might have to sneak one and get one, for me or for my daughter when she sees it somewhere. But I absolutely love it. I think they did a great job, and I hope the other USLW League teams follow suit and
step
work,
up.
work hard to have their own brands. I know a lot of them are having the same as the men's brand. Just I would love for them to branch out and do their own thing because Minnesota Aurora and hopefully Greenville Liberty and other teams are going to come out strong and do it for the ladies, and I can't wait to see it.
Yep. All right. Yeah, I completely agree. I love more individualized teams when they come out, and because I think in the 11, aren't they just staying in the 11?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's good for them. I guess it keeps the cohesive, but being from Louisville, like I'm a huge Racing Louisville fan as well. And didn't get to see it yesterday, but Regan was rocking his Racing Louisville kit. So it's, technically, I mean, that's a USLW league kit as well, right? Because
NWSL. Oh, they're U23, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, they have, or like a 2-team, or
yeah.
So technically, depends on the patch you get on the side, I guess. But all right, off
They
to
had a player on the back too.
Which one is it? Emily
Yuki.
Fox. Okay, I like Yuki. So say I want to get an Emily Fox one, obviously. Just
obviously,
my name is Fox, and that's literally my name. That's not just some cool name that I thought of. All right, Geo, 5 out of 5.
Kit. Perfect kit. Great job.
I think playing 5 out of 5 for a rival.
Right.
Listen, I know. I don't think they're in our division, thankfully, but hopefully, I don't know how the playoffs will work, but that'll be really fun to see this get in person that way. But I think it's absolutely perfect. I love it. I'm a sucker for in blue. These colors are my favorite colors. It meshes well with the badge. The Explore Minnesota isn't, it doesn't bother me whatsoever. It just all matches really well. Hummel does great work.
Always. Regan, 4 out of 5. And the one reason why it's not basically sitting at first.
Well, it's staying at first on the USLW side, so
It is
You're
number
right.
one.
You're right.
USLW, 1-for-1.
Why not a 5, Regan? Tell me why.
Yeah, why isn't this perfect for you? What chops it down? Because actually, it was a 0.5 that took it away from being our top kit of the season currently. So what doesn't give it the 0.5 it needs?
I don't know. It's just how I feel. I just feel 4.
That's fair. It's
right.
you feel it
It's
in
just
your
not in the
feel it in your
bones.
gut.
Yeah. Well, since I kind of just spoiled the scores, I also gave it a 5. Brett also gave it a 5. And boom, overall 4.75, sitting in second place overall. Strong outing from the USLW, came in swinging. And speaking of this kit specifically, our friends or our friend Cassidy, who designed this kit, is actually going to be on a special episode with us this coming. I don't know if it's going to be this week. We're filming it this coming week, so I don't know exactly when it'll be thrown up on YouTube, but that's exciting. She worked with Forward Madison for the last few years. She's the one who designed the drip kit that everybody knows and loves. She designed this kit. She's came out with a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, another a couple Wisconsin like lower league independent teams.
Yeah, so that's exciting to hear from the inside scoop of what's going on. So we're excited to meet her and talk with her. So everybody get excited for that. All right, and we have one extra kit here. This is the one from the fan vote. So Oakland Roots. Not much to say about this. Honestly, out of all the Oakland Root kits that came out, this is probably my favorite. If anything, we can compare it to the blackout kit from last week. And it's a black shirt with white stuff, logos,
So-
everything, patch.
Gio, how did this look in
So-
person?
It looked like a black T-shirt out there, especially losing Dos Acero. It, I don't know. They walked off the field so fast after losing to us. I barely got a good look at it. So yeah, this is a boring kit to me. Very boring. It's just the black Puma shirt. I'm a fan of the culture that the Oakland Roots have built over there, and with their logo, with how colorful it is, with the roots. This is just lazy, in my opinion. They could do something much better with all the colors that they use and the culture and that they have over there in Oakland. They do great things for their supporters, from what I see. And I just think this is a lazy kit. Like they came out with, like we talked about last week, the blackout thing. It looks good, and it was a great hype thing when Dortmund did it. It started it and whatnot, but now it's getting a little played out. And I feel like with the badge that they have and the brand that they have, they could do so much more. So
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of this.
I'm going to put my flag up right now. I would say Oakland Roots probably has the best store, like shop things you can buy and stuff like that. Like I love, like I want to buy a bunch of those 5-panel hats. They got like 5 different ones, 5 different colors. One of the sickest badges with all the different colors.
Mm-hmm.
And then they took what is so beautiful about their team and their logo and their culture and just board it up. It's like they took a really cool idea and like printed it on a black and white printer.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what we got.
Mm-hmm.
Regan.
I actually kind of like it. I only have like minor grievances against it, like the little gray cuffs and that little thing on the V-neck.
Yeah, I never know
like
what they
being
call
light
that.
gray, like it being the light gray, and they could just went with black and made it perfectly fine. Although I do like, yeah, just let it be a V-neck and let the cuffs be black instead of the off gray. But like the one thing I like, but it kind of bothers me, is them having their area code right under the Puma.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if that's what that was.
Yeah.
It's the area code, but it just doesn't like fit.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a part of the Puma logo, honestly.
Yeah, and see, I even think that the badge not being, black and white would have helped it. It would have been a nice pop to
Yeah,
show
just use
off.
a regular badge. Yeah.
Use a regular badge. At least we gave it a pop of color. I mean that would have looked better in my opinion instead of just going the whole gray blackout type of thing. It's just a shame. I feel like they could do much better. So I just feel like this is a lazy kit for this season.
They invested heavily into all their other stuff.
Hopefully they invested in good turf.
Obviously, they invest with a good team right now. So.
They weren't worried about the team. Hopefully they're not the new fashion brand.
Obviously not. This is terrible start.
All right. Let's see. Geo, solid middle, 2.5. Regan, a little bit more love, 3.75. We're getting really specific with our decimals. I'm going to start giving things like a 2.84. I also agree, Gia, 2.5. It's dead in the middle. It is a black t-shirt. And Brett with a little bit more love, solid 3. Overall, actually 3.3 out of 5. All right. And then we have a special review here. Overall, I think our big winner today, Minnesota Aurora. Minneapolis coming in with the 4.35 out of 5. Northern Colorado Hailstorm away, 2.1 out of 5. Forward Madison, 3.9. And then the fan choice, Oakland Roots, 3 out of 5. So not the worst on here. So there we go. It's a solid middle. Good for you, Oakland. And also wanted to give a special shout out. We just probably can't see all my text, but the Lansing Common FC primary goalkeeper kit. We just saw this come out and we just had to show it off. Brett was, basically crying over how beautiful this was on our message. And it's a sharp looking kit. You'll definitely know who the goalie is. Don't have to worry about that. And
this gives me Mexico goalkeeper vibes.
It does.
Yeah.
Does, but it's a classic look. I like it. I like that they went out of the box for it, especially for a goalkeeper kid. I think it's cool. I like how it kind of reminds me of Nickelodeon, like a Rugrats with the badge in the middle, where it's like where you can see the work because it's not colors don't go over it. Same thing over the badge; it doesn't cover the badge.
Yeah.
I think they did a good job. It's a fun kit, it's different, it's colorful. I like it.
Yeah, I love this kit. It's not USL, so we don't really give it a review or anything like that. But
Not USL yet.
Yeah, not yet. We'll
One
see.
day, maybe.
All right, y'all want to do our fashion show?
Well, doesn't Geo have a inside story to finally release?
Yeah. So we don't have
pull this up. Here we go.
Do we? Have
Yep.
Oh. So I know last week we were all talking about we wanted to see or figure out how Greenville's kit was
Yeah.
made. So I spoke to Chandler here in works for Greenville Triumph, and he told me that it's actually 2 photos. One is of the Reedy River over there, and he said they were actually standing on the bridge with with a jersey on a hanger, holding it out. And it said there was a bunch of people watching, and I warned them they're lucky that I wasn't there, or I would have leaked it for everybody. But they had it on a hanger and just kind of waving it, and they were able to snap that picture. Rumor is one of them almost fell, but on the rocks. You're not supposed to be on the rocks, but so then they put the pictures together and photoshopped it well, and we talked about how good it looked, and I'm a fan of it. It's good work, good Photoshop work, some camera magic there. This is pretty fun. I would love to be part of that, and promise not to spoil anything because those kind of things are cool how they do just present kits and all the hype videos and that. So I really like that picture. So hopefully when we come out with another kit, I'll have more fun stories of our creative team, what the creative team does to make this happen for all of us to enjoy.
That's awesome. Like that's what I love about this is being able to kind of get an inside track of what goes on, how it's going on. That's why I'm excited for this interview that we're about to have. Mm-hmm. And I know you have a couple of people from Greenville wanting to talk to us.
Yeah.
So
I have people in line who would love to talk about kits.
Yes. This is exactly what we're looking for.
We'll have some special interviews soon.
Nice. All right. Well, quick fashion show. I got my classic 2015 Nike Man City for the FA Cup semifinals that happened earlier today. At least made it look like a good game. Solid 2-3. Yeah. Regan, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing a Liverpool jersey, the team that walked away within the first half, nearly let it slip in the second half.
Yeah.
But our boy Zach Steffen didn't have the greatest of times in net.
No, yeah, that
Bring
was
up the classic debate of, do you play your cup keeper? Or do you play your first choice?
yeah. Like really, right when I was watching this game, I was like, there's going to be so many U.S. men's national team people on Twitter just complaining, and it's like, this is why we want. God, who's our
Turner.
Turner?
want
Thank
Matt
you.
Turner.
They
But
went Matt
Zach
Turner.
Zach Steffen's still my number one.
Oh yeah, he's still my number one. I mean, like, you're playing against Leroy Sané and all these other people.
Like the amount of a competition he gets in just practice.
Right.
But he doesn't have the game speed, but what he faces in practice and the system he plays still fits Greg Berhalter's system more than
Turner's.
Bruce Arena's system in New England.
So who has a better kit, City or Liverpool?
Liverpool.
These two, yeah, honestly, I agree. Like, there's nothing really. I like it. It's a good solid kit. You know what it is.
But the only thing City has over Liverpool is their cup name sets. That digital like clock look for their name and numbers looks a lot better than Liverpool's cup name and number set.
Nice.
I'll have to take a look at those. So mine isn't a Premier League team, but I'm wearing an AFC Colombia kit sponsored by Small World. Shout out to them.
Love Small World.
Won this from Twitter, so thank you to Beautiful Game Collective for sending this to me. I absolutely love it. Love wearing it. Got it a few days ago. I wore it yesterday. I wasn't able to make the original recording, but I put it back on today for you guys. It is really comfortable. I love the colors, blue and green. And it's a sharp kit. I like it.
What number are you?
13.
13. See, I'm 70. I actually won this exact same kit. We were supposed to twinsy it today. Yeah. And he did. Well, it was supposed to be yesterday.
Next time.
But yeah, overall, we did it, guys. We still got 5 minutes remaining. So thanks so much for joining us. Make sure to tune into our next episode also with our first interview, and keep collecting, keep supporting local soccer. Any last words?
No. Let's go Greenville Triumph against Charlotte FC, baby. This episode is airing the day of the game. Let's go Greenville.
And let's go Louisville. Let's prove those stats wrong and prove Gio wrong about knocking out San Diego. I don't know if I'll be watching since it's at 9 Central and I go to bed at 7:30 Central.
I'll be sleeping.
Well, I'm going to the Crew game. Hopefully they beat Orlando, but I am hoping for a San Antonio win over El Paso tonight.
Nice.
Also.
All right, there we go. We're set, guys. All right, have a good one. Bye.